How are you guys doing? Welcome back to another video. Today we are looking at the first launchpad on the Kadena network. So if you're looking for those juicy first mover benefits, then you might just be able to find it here. So let's get into it. Kdlaunch is a launchpad based on the Kadena blockchain. Although it's no longer the only launchpad on Kadena, it was the first to get started. Its owners are not publicly doxed as of right now, but they have been doxed by the Kadena network itself. They're planning on getting doxed fairly soon, and it should happen at any moment. Kadena is the first layer 1 proof of work blockchain, and it is what Kdlaunch is basing much of their USPs on. Their launchpad is good, but they mainly love their blockchain. Kadena, they see the future in that, and they have built their launchpad around that blockchain that they believe will be the future. It is worth pointing out that currently they have a competitor, which is Hypercent, and together they are now the main launchpads on the Kadena blockchain. Although they do not have a strong rivalry, they are of course competitors. KDAO is the first truly decentralized IDO platform on Kadena, enabling projects to distribute tokens and raise liquidity, hold Kdlaunch tokens to get priority access to promising projects. Over here they link their Twitter, Discord, Telegram and Medium, which we will take a look at in a little bit. Before we move forward, none of this is financial advice, and if you want more information on Kdlaunch after watching this video, move over to this video on Colin Digit's channel for the full AMA with one of the members of the Kdlaunch team. Now let's get into it. They have a bunch of partners listed. Now this is good to see because although it is a very young project, essentially in its infancy, they can already show some pretty good partners. Over here we have Flux, Anadak, Fractional, Zelcore, and surely this number will increase with time as well. Now here are what Kdlaunch is promising their users. Secure your transactions, get priority access, let your voice be heard, and claim your tokens. Now, some of these points are actually quite interesting. For instance, let your voice be heard. Governance right on the direction of the project in the future. Now, again, this is not entirely uncommon for any launchpad, but it is always good to see. In my opinion, it is great to give a little bit of the governance to the community, especially as a launchpad. Community is everything, and giving them a say in the project's future is vital. Of course, they have their own utility token, and they give priority access to KDL holders to new crypto projects. Obviously, you can stake the tokens, not just to qualify for tiers and IDOs, but also to earn some passive income. It is worth mentioning before we move any forward that unfortunately for some, Kdlaunch requires a KYC verification, meaning that if you are a United States person, you will not be able to participate in the ideas of this launchpad. Very unfortunate for some, but of course, the KYC has been chosen for a reason. It is to give more guarantees and better quality projects. So for everyone outside of the USA, I suppose it would be a positive for the most of you, but of course, if you are a USA citizen, this is just very, very unfortunate. The KDO token is currently trading for around 3 cents on the US dollar chart. They are not available on CoinMarketCap yet, and they have been quite steady overall. Here they give a little bit of tokenomics. They do not give any form of chart, which is a little bit unfortunate, but we will do with just a bit of text over here. The benefits for the KDL holders are priority access, like we said, the ability to earn passive income by staking, and governance rights. All of these 3 points, although very good, are not necessarily unique. There's not anything that I don't see very often with other launchpads. But then again, in my opinion, you don't per se have to be unique, you just have to be good. And I really, like I said, I really like the fact that they give governance. And and the rest is fine as well. Where to get the KDL token? You can get the KDL token by exchanging your coins for KDL at listed exchanges, which currently is ASWAP. So you can go over to ASWAP if you are interested in getting some KDL coins, which you can then go ahead and stake to participate. Now, Kdlaunch has a tier system, which is pretty straightforward. They base it on a lottery system, which very simply means that if you do not have enough KDL staked, you will get a lottery ticket, which will give you a chance to get an allocation, but doesn't guarantee it. If you stake more, you will get one or more guaranteed allocations, and you will even get lottery tickets as well. 75,000 KDL will need to be staked for the first tier, which costs you around 2.4 thousand US dollars. You will get one lottery ticket for every 5,000 KDL that is staked. That will be, we're gonna have to do some quick math here, guys. All right, so that would be the 15 lottery tickets. I think so, guys. I think so, but you know, I am a YouTuber, not a mathematician. For tier 3, you will need 150,000 KDL staked. This will give you 2 guaranteed allocation plus the lottery tickets, like mentioned over here. And then tier 4 will be 300,000 KDL staked with 4 guaranteed allocations plus lottery tickets. So that is in short how the lottery system and the tier system work here on Kdlaunch. There's a bunch more here at the FAQ. For instance, how do I buy the KDL token? Unfortunately, this video is private. It says it in Dutch for me for some reason, but it says that the video is private. So that is unfortunate as well. And they also have a very nice starting video. If you are interested to start on Kdlaunch, then you can watch this video for all of the details. But just for a quick summary, you will have to create an account, attach your wallet, do your staking, and do a KYC verification. But it will all be explained in this video as well. Kdlaunch has a bunch of blog posts on their Medium, so let's dive into that a little bit and see if they've been active and what they've been saying. On June the 13th, they have posted a busy few months. It has been a huge few months for Kdlaunch, so we thought we'll take some time to list the progress we've been making towards our goal of building out the Kadena ecosystem and thank the projects and people that helped us along the way. IDOs. Timpi. We kicked things off with a big step towards a better internet with the launch of Timpi, a decentralized search engine. These guys are ambitious, driven, and extremely talented, so we were not at all surprised to watch this one sell out and raise over 120,000 KDA. In fact, their first 3 launches immediately sold out, which is very good for a starting launchpad. Obviously, this was when the market was not as bearish as it is now, but still, it is still a very positive thing. They also launched KD Swap. We were humbled to see huge demand for this one and raised 160,000 KDA. We sent the DEX live straight after the IDO and used some of the raise to stock liquidity, with the bulk of the rest going straight towards further development and user rewards and community token distribution for KDO, KDS holder and traders. After that, they went right ahead with their IDO Doku Shield. Continuing this trend of launching projects with real utility was our third IDO for Doku Shield. Doku Shield is a document storage app that is set to show the massive document storage industry just how effective blockchains and specifically the Kadena blockchain are at making digital storage secure forever. This IDO raised over 225,000 KDA. In different words, they've had a lot of successful launches. They launched their own KD Swap, and the project, then the team and the community have been very positive and working very hard and posting it as well, which is just super positive. All right, if you're watching this and you're thinking, you know, are these projects going to do well? Look at this. The team is working super hard, the community is super positive, and the projects are selling out. Doku Shield has been an incredible IDO. Not only is the company really cool, but like I said before, the IDO did very well and raised a lot of money. In this blog post, they talk about it a little bit more. They give the number of registrations, which is 806, and the average buy was nearly 400 KDA. Then moving over to their roadmap, we see they have 2021 and 22. 21 started off in October 2021, which makes sense. That's also when their Twitter came to existence. Website and social launch, introducing Kdlaunch to the world by launching our website, Twitter, and Telegram. So that's the very start. Like I said, it's in its infancy. It's not even a year old. November 2021, contract audit to ensure the safety of our users and provide maximum transparency. We have our smart contracts audited. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 projects since 2022, which are some pretty good results, especially since we have, of course, been in quite the bear market. They've done DEX listings, IDO applications opening up, staking for users, partnership announcements, website revamps, and their first IDO here in April, which was Timpy. And yeah, that is it. So the roadmap looks pretty good, and it's good to see that they have a really active team working hard on Kdlaunch. Then obviously we're going to be browsing some projects. What have they done in the past? We've already talked about it quite a bit. We've seen Doku Shield, KD Swap. This is actually their own IDO. We've seen Timpy, that was their first IDO, and then they've launched their own token, KDL token. I believe 3 of them have been fully sold out. Doku Shield has not, as you can see right here, but it did raise a lot, and all of the other ones have been fully sold out. If you click on the project, you can actually see some more information, such as when it opened, when it closed, more information on the social media, and a description of the project. Here we can see the progress, and here you will see the token sale, but it is now closed. They currently don't have any projects going on, which is of course unfortunate. Here you see the entire recap of how everything went. More project info is down here. So they give a lot of transparency, information, and UI on their website for their projects, which is really good. And that they don't have any projects right now, obviously is not good as a launchpad, but to be fair, we're in such a big bear market. I can hardly blame them at this point. Moving on over to their Telegram, we can see that there are quite some people in here. They have currently 308 online members and 4.3 thousand total members. And it's looking like they mainly share a lot of updates and just random links about Kadena mostly. And yeah, overall, pretty positive vibes. It's not the most active Telegram I've ever seen in my entire life, but it's definitely not too bad either. For the most part, nothing entirely strange, weird, or anything about this. And overall, just positive vibe. Moving over to their Twitter, we see 13.4 thousand followers, and they joined in October 2021. So again, also a very new Twitter account. They are tweeting very actively as well. Their latest tweet being the 3rd of July, which is a couple days ago. Their interaction is great. They get nearly 50 likes and also some comments as well. It is worth trying to see how many comments they get on average, because bots are always a possibility here. So we are seeing a lot of likes and stuff like that. But luckily, we're also seeing both retweets and comments indicating that these are probably not bots, but actually an active community. Overall, also here, the sentiment seems to be very positive and the design looks great as well. Really showing that there's currently not any controversies going on, the Launchpad isn't dying, the community is good, and the projects are selling out and doing good as well. They also do have a YouTube channel. It is called Kdlaunch. I hope you guys get the joke there. They actually also talk about, I believe this is Miners of Kadena, which also is a project that we discuss here at the Digits Club here in AMA. And of course, it's also a Kadena based project. So cool to see them doing these videos. They're not very active, but of course, making videos takes a lot of time. They've had AMAs with Doku Shield, and yeah, just a lot of other talks with their partners, other Kadena projects, and stuff like that. All right, everybody, that was the video. So if you enjoyed this, please make sure to leave a like. What do you guys think? Are you going to be investing in Kdlaunch or not? I would love to hear it from you guys. At any rate, leave a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.